This is Flo and Jill for Bboy News. Of course, we couldn't begin today without talking about the topic that's on everyone's lips, when Greenteck got man-slapped by Larry from Les Twins. Now, this one was in Tokyo, so we've actually had a chance to talk to a lot of people who are actually there, and it seems like there's a lot of stuff that's actually not on the video that was going on. For example, between the events, Larry and Greenteck were having words. Also, as you can see on the video, if you look very closely, you can see that Greenteck turns away a few times during Larry's rounds. Now, one of the interesting things about this is that when we first heard that there'd been a problem up at WDC, we kind of assumed that it was probably Greenteck who was the cause. Now, the words for hit and was hit, nagusu to nagasareta in Japanese, are very similar. So when I first heard the reports, I assumed it was Greenteck who'd hit Larry, not the other way around. Now, this kind of illustrates one of the problems with this and why a lot of people have taken a sort of cathartic joy out of watching Greenteck get slapped. Because usually when it comes to some sort of messed up things like this, it's usually Greenteck the one that's doing it. As you know, on this channel, we don't really approve of violence no matter what the context is, because come on, let's just dance, get on with it, guys. But, however, we will say this. Hopefully this will be a chance for Greenteck to think and kind of reflect on what he's done right and wrong. And hopefully next time we see Greenteck, we'll see him be a bit more chilled and a bit more about the dance than the antics which he's become kind of known for recently. A moment of silence for Silverback. Recently, the problems have been mounting up for the Silverback event. As many people know, Mr. Freeze and Bboy Peter Pan have been loading up disluded Uzis and just hitting everyone in their way when it comes to this event. For Peter Pan, the big beef was obviously due to his scoring system, which he states is his intellectual property. Therefore, he was withdrawing his scoring system from the event and refusing to let Silverback use it. Now, so far so simple. However, according to Stance, things quickly escalated as insults were trade about Cross's family, whether or not kids could sue for being exploited in b-boy competitions. Let's put it this way, this is child exploitation. Things have certainly improved since Dickensian times. Now, after a lot of back and forth, Steve Graham, the man responsible for Silverback, had had enough. And the part of the pro breaking tour that was his baby, Silverback, disappeared along with him. Peter Pan remains unremorseful, tweeting a Thanos image, with Silverback's gorilla slowly disappearing into the background. Of course, whether this is a damning indictment of the state of international conservation into gorillas, or a sign that maybe he doesn't care too much about the death of the event, I'll leave up to you. Graham's supporters, on the other hand, have released a support Silverback image for Facebook and Twitter, if you want to do the opposite. Now, people have been asking our opinion, and my opinion is, hell no. Staying way out of this one. Dance politics are getting even crazier than Republican-Democrat beefs. On the subject of getting burnt, Dizzy was recently surprised to discover there'll be no burns in the Olympics. In fact, he needn't be surprised, as we covered in our exhaustive, some would say a little too exhaustive look at breaking in the Olympics. And as all 800 of you who watched that video know, any rude, aggressive and overly sexual gesture is banned in the Olympics. You know, things like this. Hopefully a balance can be reached, because if you can't mind urinating in a guy's mouth, where's the fun? Finally, RIP to Cameron Boyce, Disney's Descendants star, who recently passed in his sleep from a huge seizure. So why is he on Bboy News, you might ask? Well, simply put, he was a badass breaker back in the days. Keep it funky, Cameron. RIP. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, this is Flo and Jill signing out. Peace.